statistically, you only have about a 1 to 3% chance of finding the person you're looking for. And the more specific you are, the worse it gets. But here's the part no one tells you. That might not actually be a bad thing. Most people grow up believing there's someone out there for them. Someone who just fits. The right person, at the right time, who checks all the boxes. Someone who understands you, communicates perfectly, shares your values, and somehow just works. And because of that, a lot of us walk into dating thinking, if it's right, it should feel easy, like everything just falls into place. No confusion, no doubt, no friction. But when you really stop and think about it, how realistic is that? Because when you actually break it down, finding someone like that isn't just unlikely, it's statistically rare. Let's actually break it down. Say you start with 100 people. You only want someone in your age range. Now you're down to about 50. Out of those 50, how many are you actually attracted to? Maybe half. Now you're at 25. Out of those 25, how many do you genuinely connect with? Not just small talk, but real chemistry. Maybe 10. Out of those 10, how many share your values, your lifestyle, your priorities, your outlook on life? Now you're down to 5. And out of those 5, how many are actually emotionally available, ready for something real, not stuck in the past, not avoiding commitment, not unsure of what they want? Maybe 2 or 3 out of 100. And that's being generous. So what happens when you believe there's one perfect person out there for you? You start comparing everyone you meet to an idea that doesn't exist in reality. You go on a date, and instead of experiencing the person in front of you, you're evaluating them. Do they match? Do they fit? Is this it? And the moment something feels off, even slightly, you start pulling back. You lose interest faster. You overthink things that don't actually matter. You start questioning things that don't need to be questioned. And in the back of your mind, there's always that thought, maybe this isn't it. Not because something is wrong, but because it isn't perfect. And when that happens enough, you stop seeing people for who they are and start seeing them for what they lack. You stop appreciating what's there because you're focused on what's missing. Because even when you find someone close, they won't check every box. They'll have flaws. They'll have insecurities. They'll have habits that don't align with yours. They'll misunderstand you sometimes. They'll say the wrong things. They won't always show up the way you expect. And that's where most people walk away. Because they've been taught, if it's right, it shouldn't be this hard. But here's what most people get wrong. The strongest relationships weren't found. They were built. Compatibility isn't something you discover instantly. It's something you create over time, through patience, through effort, through understanding, through choosing each other over and over again. Even when it's not easy, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it requires growth. Because real love isn't perfect. It's practiced. It's two people figuring it out together, learning each other, adjusting, growing, becoming better, not just individually, but for each other. So maybe the love of your life isn't out there waiting for you, fully formed, perfectly aligned, ready to drop into your life. Maybe it's someone you meet who isn't perfect, who doesn't check every box, who challenges you, who grows with you, and over time becomes that person because you built it together. And maybe that's why so many people never find it. Not because it isn't out there, but because they're too busy looking for something that was never meant to be found.